guys, welcome to Bruges.
I don't know if you could tell by that shot, but we're now headed towards the Belfry of Bruges. It's quite far away, so I don't know how long it's actually going to take us to get there. What do you reckon?
Oh, it's going to be deceiving. It's probably going to be like half an hour's walk.
Well, let's see. Let's go.
Do you all want to hear some stories about the city?
That boat trip was amazing, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was really good. It was quite compact, but she was just telling us all the facts as we went through the canal. Went through under so many bridges and
yeah, a bit of history, and then just like 30 minutes of just going around all the canals. Freezing cold.
Yeah, really cold.
Brilliant.
Wrap up if you come into. We've noticed that Bruges seems colder than Brussels.
It's absolutely freezing.
Yeah, so
cold.
I'm not sure if it's just just an off day or if it's because it's more coastal. Is it more coastal?
Yeah, it's definitely compared to Brussels. Yeah.
Yeah, so I don't know if that's had a factor in it, but it is so cold. But it was really worth it. I mean, it's only €12 each, which I mean, to me is not too bad because we're not here for long. We need to get a train very soon. So taking that boat trip meant that we saw so much more than just walking around.
Yeah, no,
I think if we had longer here, we'd be able to.
We would have explored it properly, maybe like stay over a night, but
yeah, have some food. I mean, the minute
for
we
like
just
a couple of hours here, we've done quite a bit.
Yeah, exactly. It's just worth the trip. If you're going to Brussels, you just hop on a train to Bruges, and it takes like an hour and 20 minutes. And then you can see this really nice town, and they really appreciate the tourism, so it's definitely worth it. So on that boat trip, she told us so many different facts, obviously, doing the tour. And one of the ones was to show how rich you were. You would paint your house in cow's blood, which was quite, you know, being a vegetarian was a bit much, but that's to show how rich you were. And now, they don't obviously still do it now, but once the house is red, it can't be touched, so it's like protected, so they have to keep it up. I assume by using just usual red paint, but the tradition back in the olden times was to use cow's blood. Another fact she was saying to do with showing off how wealthy you were back in the olden times was the more steps you have on the traditional style roofs, the more steps meant the more wealthy you were, because it was a way of saying you were closer to God. So that was another way to show off your wealth back in the olden days. Whereas now, we just use Gucci belts. Currently in Delirium, famous bar for over God knows how many beers, and we are going to get a couple drinks in here and then go off somewhere else.
Look what we've just found. The funny thing is, it took us about, what, 20 minutes?
And this is the first time we've seen it in the whole time we've been here.
Yeah, we've been walking around the same spot for ages. The other day we stood there, looked for it, couldn't find it, and now we've come back again.
And here it is. Yeah, it took us ages to find this, and the cool thing about Brussels market is we thought it was annoying at first how everything's so spread out, but then we start to realise like, oh, it's quite nice stumbling upon a little mini market, or like this, a bigger one with an ice skating ring, and then there's another one that's got a Ferris wheel, and then you've got like animatronic cars and stuff like that, so it's pretty cool.
Everything's pretty cool.
This is a, what is it? What kind of one is it?
Liège.
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 Liège. Liège, well, not the traditional Belgian waffles, which I didn't realise was different.
It's still from Belgium, but it's a different part.
I'll redo it different. This is a traditional waffle from Liège, and it's covered in Nutella, and it's really good.
Try them. Too hot.
Oh,
Review?
really good. Chocolate with mango.
Out of 10.
With the setting, the chocolate, everything. Good 9.5.
Take that.
Right, so I take it you just...
Mint.
Whoa, they smell fancy strong.
And then Fredagain's comes.
Are you ready for me to do it? Whoa, it's all sinking to the... Oh, yours is done really quick. Oh my god. That was really cool, and it's really nice. Al?
Brilliant, honestly. Never had it like that as well before.
No, never had it like that before. That's one of the coolest ways to have it. I want to see if we can like buy that to have it at home.
Like
the little chocolate drops to...
Put it in hot milk. Yeah, it's cool.
I suppose you need a proper good milk frother to get it ready.
We haven't.
Oh, no, you've got one in the kitchen.